Hey, what's up everybody? This is Rick from Nahulu Arts, and I managed to fish quite a few days, had a pretty productive week, and caught fish almost every day, at least a few. So I got a pretty early start, and I'm throwing my favorite early morning Diablo. The akule pile is still here. I don't know if you saw last week I was fishing this spot, and they're really good sized akule. This guy's big enough to make a few little small runs, and it was fun. And a few casts later, I found another one. I didn't find any more fish the rest of that day, but I went back right at the crack of dawn the next day using my blue bear bones and got a nice hookup. Yeah, a nice small omilu. So I'm not telling any fish tales here. This is actually my second cast that morning, and I hooked up again. A little bit later, and I switched over to a white stripe, and no real reason. I just like to keep fishing all the same flies that I sell, just have confidence, make sure they're still catching fish, and I hooked up here. That white stripe, it's got that grizzly feather that runs down the side of it for some good contrast against the white, and since it's a natural feather, each one is going to look a little bit different. Some might be a little wider, some a little narrower, some a little darker. they all seem to work. I've definitely fished them all, and it's a good fly. Another cast on the white stripe, and I found one more. The next morning, I'm back out the crack of dawn, and I'm throwing my purple bare bones, and it is really windy, a little hard to tell from the video, and it is blowing directly in my face. So I'm really practicing trying to get more of a line drive cast and not the big rainbow arc, and it was working out pretty well. I got a nice hookup here. Alright, small omilu. And I switched over to Himalaya fly here. No real reason, just like I said before, just like to keep trying out all the flies that I sell, make sure I'm catching fish, and I got another little hookup. And another small omilu. So I decided to take one of those light tackle days and throw in my blue bear bones here, and I got just one hookup that whole day. I don't know if you can see, there's a lady off on the right on a skiff, and thanks to her, she saw me hook up. I was cast all the way across where the other boats are, and she held back until she saw that I had the fish in close before she comes through here. So that was pretty nice of her. Finished up my week with one more session back at that spot I've been at all week, throwing my blue bear bones, and got a really nice hookup here. And what a gorgeous day, you know, no wind, starting to get a little bit warm. This is usually a pretty windy spot, and maybe this is just the lull before the storm. I hope not. But anyway, nice hookup here. Got a really nice lie. That was the end of my week of fishing with Nahulu Arts flies. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.